At first I was like, should I just pad it a little bit? And then I was like, I guess I don't have to.
No.
I also found out that I can't hit start to skip this, otherwise the same thing happens.
Oh, yeah, that's no good. Hmm. Yeah, I'm amazed, like, that, like I said, like I said, when Street Fighter 1 came out, it was enough of a curiosity that they had a chance to go back and, like, refine it. And, like, make a game that didn't, like, suck.
Speaking of sucking, I got wrecked.
Yep.
Soul Edge was just on the warpath that time.
Wow. You're not kidding.
It doesn't help that he used that one move he has, the one that drains your meter if you use it as Cervantes.
The one where you, like, dash across the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that move. There's, like, 3 variations to that move, if I recall right.
I don't
Like,
think
one of them
so.
goes across the screen, and then there's one where he, like, disappears and comes slamming down from the ground, from the air.
I think that teleport one is Soul Edge specific.
Ah.
Secret.
Oh, I was talking about Soul Edge's moves.
Secret AI moves.
No, you can do that move. That move is in his list. I know that I've been able to do it before.
Really?
Pretty sure it's in there.
I am beefing it really hard all of a sudden.
Of course, you don't necessarily have a reason to play as Soul Edge for the most part, except to just rule over the rest of the game, but still.
Yeah, seeing as how he has no Edge Master mode.
What would that Edge Master mode be exactly? Just, other people attacking him, which you can play arcade mode for that if you want. He doesn't have an ending either.
He doesn't have a what?
He doesn't have an ending.
Yeah, he does.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Soul Edge has an ending, as
Yep.
opposed to Cervantes?
Yep, he does.
Okay.
Basically, the sword ends up in the ocean, and then a scuba diver finds him.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And then
It's been a while.
history just repeats itself, I guess.
Hmm. You know what? I would totally play a Soul Edge game set in modern times. That would be awesome.
You'd have to explain why everybody is still using melee weaponry.
That's easy enough. You've got plenty of anime and other medium where people still use weapons they don't need to be using in modern times, but still.
This is true.
Soul Edge.
Fantasy Edge Online.
Sure.
2.
Yes. We keep coming back to Phantasy Star. I don't know how this happens.
I should just see if that was it. Nope, that is literally the strongest weapon, so I just have to keep using that.
Hmm.
I'll do it one of these days.
Doesn't
Nope.
everybody in this game have a version of Soul Edge? Or
That is.
weapon?
I think you're thinking of Soul Calibur 2.
I think this one did it too.
I think
So
only
certain characters get Soul Edge.
Siegfried does.
Hmm. It might be I know Siegfried gets it. I think maybe a couple other people get it too. No, this arena is a stone platform floating in the water in front of the ship. Because that totally makes sense.
Well, look, it's got a skull and crossbones on it, so obviously Cervantes put it there.
Which also makes sense.
How did he make it? How did he get it there? Who knows?
Fuck you, that's how.
I am a ghost zombie pirate. I can do whatever I please.
Like, seriously. And honestly, once you say that, Ghost Zombie Pirate, everything else that you say after that suddenly seems a little bit less ridiculous.
There, God, finally. Only Cervantes, then. I gotta do it again.
Hmm.
I think after what? After Li Long, there's only what? Rock, Huang, and Valdo?
Yep. I like how when you knock Cervantes out, the game froze.
Like,
Like right at the KO point.
God, I hate that teleport move. Like a deer in headlights when it comes out.
Bane of your existence.
More or less. I hate that. Even taking damage even when you block.
Yes.
If I had known it was going to take this long, I would have actually ended the episode.
If I was you, I would have just ended it. You're probably gonna have to chop them as it is.
I could. So next time on Radical Bromance, maybe. Maybe I'll do it for that time you said next time on Radical Bromance. I'll just cut the episode.
I'm glad I did that now.
It works out.
Mm-hmm. He's not Lee Shorts. Okay.
Wow, really? Li Long doesn't have an AAB chain? That's kind of surprising, actually. Wait, why was there a splashing sound? I don't understand.
The game just suddenly forgot what the sound effect was supposed to use.
I feel like the game, like, during replays, is just like, I don't know. That seems to be how it kind of works. Like, anytime I use the whatchamacallit, the Sophidia's, needed dick. In the replays, it always played a different sound effect.
Hmm.
I should have used that throw more. I could just constantly replace sound effects. Everybody will just have to be content with the punch-out noises.
Oh boy.
I was expecting Soul Edge to literally just knock me out of the ring there. Just immediately. Like, oh, okay.
Swat.
It is basically a Psycho Crusher. I beefed it. Oh fuck, I hit start. God damn it.
Good job.
Oh. I guess it was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll let you get away with it this time. You know what? Okay, whatever. I will accept this. Flaming Scully Man.
Ow.
I wonder how they got that guy to do it. It's like, alright, just make noise, I guess.
I kind of think maybe they just had to make like regular speech or hurt noises and like put them through a filter or something.
Beefed it. Beefgate. I am doing terrible. I swear to God, I think Li Long's Edge Master mode is actually the shortest.
Yep.
Not when I'm playing.
Well, it was short up until you got to this point.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe they realized, oh, Ling Long is kind of shit against Cervantes and so much. Let's make the rest of the game shorter to match.
Yeah.
I actually bet that's exactly what happened. Yar! I just now saw that.
Well, obviously Li Long wouldn't be able to use it. He'd have to use the Chinese versions. Safe for Chinese consumption. That is something China does, isn't it?
Yes. Also, sometimes they make versions with extra or different things in them. Like, did you hear what they did with Iron Man? I think it was Iron Man 3.
Where they like totally kind of dropped most of the Mandarin thing, because.
Well, not only did they drop the Mandarin, they added a whole new character that was only in that version of the movie. And just like did like a China is great segment, just kind of randomly input in part of the plot, and then move back to the rest of the plot.
Honestly, I don't get why countries are pretty sensitive about that kind of thing. It's just like, just deal with it. Be adults.
But if I don't do that, how do I control them?
I suppose that's fair. It's sort of yeah, it is. Well, I guess it's not quite the same thing as Germany censoring every instance of blood with green goop or robots.
Mm-hmm.
I struggle to understand.
Yeah, I don't get it either. Let's see what actually happened in that version of the movie. So, let's see. There's a bunch of stuff they changed, actually. Let's see. They dubbed over the Eiffel 65 song, the Blue song. They did a Mandarin language version of it.
Huh. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. Let's see. They replaced some logos. Let's see. There's this guy, Dr. Wu, who Iron Man actually meets in the American version of the movie. Let's see, what happened with him? He just says, "How are you?" and then he meets somebody else. Here, however, they are not interrupted quite so soon. Yinsen explains to Stark that Wu is a highly praised surgeon who has been doing groundbreaking research that may prove useful to Stark. Our hero expresses interest and invites Wu to party together with him, but Wu seems impressed. Some other time, Stark shrugs before turning his attentions to Hansen. Events proceed uninterrupted until Stark's impromptu press conference outside the hospital. After baiting the Mandarin and revealing his home address on national TV, the film then cuts to China. Dr. Wu sits in his office, watching news coverage of Iron Man's recent PR mission to China. We see the Avengers standing with Wu, surrounded by a group of cheery children. He then flies off to rapturous applause. Wu then makes a phone call.
The Avengers.
This is in Iron Man 3. We see the Avenger, as in Avengers.
I thought you said the Avengers. I'm like, what the fuck?
I said the Avenger. I hope I'm not killing your game, by the way, by distracting my story here.
No. I would be doing badly either way.
Yeah, unfortunately. Let's see. Wu then makes a phone call to whom is unclear, but he is looking for Stark. Wu is worried that he is not fully recovered from the events in New York, something we know to be true, and Wu wants to meet with Stark ASAP. It is never explained to whom Wu is speaking, nor how they might be able to help him track down Stark. Why doesn't Wu just call him directly or call S.H.I.E.L.D.? Wu is important in this movie, the Chinese version.
Just because he's Chinese.
Right. Now, granted, they did film all of this with the rest of the movie, just for that version of the movie. That's how they got to film in China. And that's how they got funded for the movie. So,
by making one character is somehow important.
Yeah, by making a character that is a throwaway character in the international version, but is vastly important to the story. Let's see. To the end of the film, Pepper Potts, jacked up on extremists, has killed Aldrich Killian. By the way, spoilers. And Stark has begun his hasty voiceover, tying up the loose plot strands quickly, but without adequate explanation. We still don't know for sure how Pepper has extremists removed from her system, but once Stark gets to talking about himself, we cut once again to China, and the gorgeous Fan Bingbing, who's an actress, I guess. She struts purposefully down a corridor, hair and lab coat billowing behind her like she's just stepped out of a salon. This is Dr. Wu Jiaqi, assistant, and according to some sources, wife of Wang's Dr. Wu. Wang being the actor that played Dr. Wu.
Mm-hmm.
Now in their OR scrubs, Wu and Wu are preparing for surgery. Basically, they're the ones that perform the surgery that gets that takes the arc reactor out. I don't think that's actually shown or really discussed or talked about in the actual movie. I'm just, like I said, I'm just like, wow, this is like a whole nother thing that was in this movie that didn't actually occur in, the version everybody else saw.
All because China had some conditions about filming the movie in China. A negative depiction of Chinese people, there goes.
Yep, helping fund it and everything. Like I said, that's just fascinating to me that they did that. Like, I wonder if they're going to do that with any other movies.
You mean, add stuff for different countries?
Yeah. I mean, it's an interesting idea, and they can just film it along with the other stuff, and all they have to do is cut it out, but still.
God damn it. I should just film, I should just speed this up by 2 and just separate the audio.
Yeah. It's just... And set it to yakety sax.
I might have to.
Yeah, anyway.
I just realized I did not actually recover fast enough to do anything about that. That's probably my issue in some ways.
With not being able to recover fast enough?
Yeah. Not like the other guy with the nunchucks who recovers so quickly that you can basically just hit the same button over and over.
Yeah, which is kind of ridiculous, and I wonder if that's like a reflex to this game.
Probably.
The nunchuck guy is only good in some cases. He looks like he plays blitzball.
But for which team?
Who knows?
Oh my god, please let this be the one. Pretty please.
Can you feel it?
Yay. Fucking finally.
Good job.
It's almost like I've been getting my ass kicked for like the last half hour.
That's basically what happened.
Li Long fell to the ground with the color of blood in his hands. From the rage of the battle, he knew not if his blood was his opponent. Wait, huh? How does that work? Okay, he fought a zombie ghost pirate. And then a flaming skelly man. I think the answer is clear on whose blood it was.
But the point is that he didn't know whose blood it was. He didn't know if he was about to die, or he didn't know if that guy was that guy was dead, or he's just, all he knows is there's blood everywhere.
I also just realized, how did that kind of sort of nipple get past the sensors?
What sort of nipple?
Chie feeding
Oh,
her and Li Long's
that's
child.
probably the baby feeding part.
It's not, I forgot, that's not really a big taboo in other countries.
Yep.
Anyway, next time on Radical Bromance, somebody else. Finally.
At last.
Thanks, Tadashi Obama.